Okay, so what I am going to do is all fire signs, collective energy, whatever it is you're needed to hear or whatever spirit wants to bring up. So I will be time stamping. I don't know if I'm going to do them individually. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and timestamp because it doesn't like to do this. So I'm gonna start with Leo, and honestly, for Leos, I feel like there is a lot of things, or are a lot of things that you guys can really or need to take advantage of. I feel like you're turning down opportunities because they're not exactly what you want, but I feel like in accepting those opportunities, you are going to get what you want, but you have to start somewhere, is what's coming up. So again, I'm only y'all. I don't know if you can hear me good because I do have the fan on. It's like really, really hot. So I'll leave it alone for right now before I do the wrong thing. Um, Leo. Well, there you go. Be your best. So like I said, you got to start somewhere. It says arise at your best as your best self. Take a moment to recognize that you have always been doing the best you can. Once you see this in yourself, it will be easier to see it in others. So just know that everybody's trying their best, and also an issue is that you could be continuously um, comparing yourself to other people and their journeys. So that is something that definitely you need to not do. We have divine timing. Yeah, everything is going to happen in its own season. I've actually been giving, it's weird because I've been giving this exact same, almost exact same advice to somebody in my personal life as of recently. They're having a pretty tough time, and this makes perfect sense. But, anyways, so we have divine timing. Yeah, this is saying that everything is going to happen at its own season, not to rush things, allow for the universe to do whatever it is they're doing. They're getting you prepared for something. Um, Allow things to unfold naturally. It says be patient and have faith by allowing things to happen in due time. You move in harmony with life. You will be guided when the time is right. So right now, you might be wondering like why things are not happening the way that you want them to. It's because it's not meant to, and you may not be quite ready for something yet. So Spirit is trying to give you more time to elevate in certain ways before you can really elevate and climb the ladder that you're trying to climb. We got moving on. It may be time to detach from a situation that is no longer serving you. As one phase of your life is ending, another better phase is beginning. So it's time to walk away from something. And I feel like it's more so needed to walk away from a certain perception that you have. And I feel like you've done all you can do in a situation for right now. Now it's just time to be patient and just wait for something. And it does remind you that better times are ahead. So I'm not going to be too long on these. And wow, okay. So we've already talked about divine timing, which was talking about patience, and now we have patience that wants to come out. And it says, have patience with yourself and those around you. Don't be afraid to ask others to be patient with you while you figure things out. So allow yourself time and space to deliberate on something, deliberate on a decision while you're waiting for whatever it is that you're waiting on. For a lot of you, it is to do with there is a decision that you have not made, and that's why you're not progressing the way that you want to progress. Right now, I'm on Leo for anybody that's coming in and wondering what the hell I'm doing, but so Leo collective energy, but move on from a situation. And when I say move on, I mean not necessarily completely give up, but to pull your energy back, because again, you've done everything you can do for right now. Now it's just a waiting game. So patience, divine timing, and remembering that you're doing the best that you can do right now. And remember that not everything deserves a response. That's another thing. So try not to knock stuff over. Okay, so anybody watching that on the playback, that is an alarm from an app that I work on. I don't know why it's doing that. It's only supposed to do that if I'm not being active on there. But anyways, so let's see what other messages come out for Leo. This can be considered as timeless, so whenever you view this, it may resonate or maybe a message you need to hear at that time. However, I do want to consider this energy for the remainder of May 2023 also. So some secrets are like stones, too heavy to carry. I do feel like somebody in your Okay. I have absolutely no idea how long I was muted. None. No idea at this point. I was muted and I'm just not figuring that out. But what I was saying, I didn't get too far. So, what I was saying, there's a car that dropped on the floor. And again, well, some of the cars are falling on the floor because of this fan. But while I'm shuffling, feel your emotions. I was talking about allowing somebody to hear you out. And then right after it came, express yourself, speak your truth. And I was saying that you cannot make that up. It seems to be all about you needing to talk about something. Allow yourself to receive somebody else's take on something, their opinion. Don't have to necessarily do what they say or suggest, but at least consider it. Um, yeah. And you may not be feeling your emotions because you're afraid that it's going to make you feel worse. You're afraid that it's not going to help you in any type of way to get these things off of your chest. You feel that it's going to dig you deeper into a hole, and make you feel even worse, is what I'm feeling. But all of the messages point to you needing to say something about what's going on in your journey to somebody, even if it's a stranger. And then you have follow your intuition, which I was saying when I was muted. I don't know if I was muted at the time, but I'm going to repeat it just in case. When people are giving you advice and things like that, whoever it is you're going to decide to talk to and communicate with about your struggles or whatever is going on, again, consider those opinions. You don't necessarily have to do it. Follow your intuition and use your own discernment in regards to whether or not you should do what they are suggesting for you to do. It may not work for you, but it is something, Spirit is guiding other people to help you. And they're giving you that advice so that you can excel at something. So you don't even have to try it, but at least hear somebody out with what they have to say in regards to whatever you're going through. And I'm going to recap this card because I don't know if I was muted at this point, but we have some secrets are like stones too heavy to carry. And what this is saying, it goes along with everything I've already said. And what this is saying is communicate with somebody. Again, this came out before all of these other ones, but I'm just going back over it in case I was muted at that time too. But you can't keep that in for a long time. It's going to turn you into a completely different person. Whatever it is that you're going through, hi, Mishka, whatever it is that you're going through, definitely communicate about it with someone so that they can at least have somebody to talk to, so they can be that outlet. Take advantage of if somebody's asking you, hey, how are you, or hey, what's going on, or something like that. Just talk. I feel like it will help you more than what you may realize. um, but yeah, you can't bottle things up. You see this person in this picture, you don't want to turn into that. And thank you for liking. I've been here for a while. There's been, I don't know if it's the same person, but somebody's been in and out. I just at the last minute decided to do a collective energy for all signs, but I'm not going to do all signs in one video or one stream, and I may not do them all um, in one day. But and then I was just muted, so I didn't realize I was, and I was talking for a good minute, so I had to recap everything. But now that I'm done recapping, So you got indulge in resilience also. Resilience. Anytime I see resilience, I always say and feel you're going to bounce back from something. And with indulging, be careful not to overindulge, but this is definitely telling you to sink your teeth into something. But I feel like this is about knowledge and creativity. I don't feel like it's really about anything else. I'm going to get one more from this deck. And then I think I am going to do the individual signs in their own little stream or video because at this part, honestly, I don't feel like time stamping. I'm not going to lie to you. Wow. And I was going to say this, but I held off. Do something different. Take a new approach. And that way you start to see things unfold in the way that you want them to unfold. It's something about you needing to get out of your comfort zone. Dip your toes into the water, so to speak. And then I'm going to get a Moonology card, and that will be it for Leo. Now, normally, if this was a regular stream, I would have gotten off by now because nobody's in here. But because I'm doing this strictly just for people to watch at any time, I'm staying on and I'm finishing it. Leo, and we're on Leo. We're on Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Wow. And a lot of this, you being silent and not speaking up with how you feel, is because of your pride. And your pride is causing you to miss out on some things. This is very and normally, I mean, we're all humans regardless of your sign, but normally yes, Leos are very prideful, but a lot of the time I feel like Leos find it hard to pretty much just hard reading. They don't really express too much of like what's going on in their lives and their struggles. Now, when they really find a person they can trust, yes. Leos are always, well, not always, but some of the time they're very, they like to brag a lot. They're very in your face type of energy, but I feel like when it comes to the struggles, it's harder for them to come out with that. And it shows in this reading. It shows. It shows. So that's your main energy. And I say this is main energy because look at what it says. Again, we're on Leo and it says, don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. So that's your energy. And there is like a lot of orange and fiery colors here too, to me, which represents that fire energy as well. So look at all that orange. And again, this is a deck I created, Divine Treasures, for. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to Okay, so what I'm going to do at first, it was going to be me doing all of the fire signs in one video, but I'm going to go ahead and now do a separate live stream. I'm going to take me about a 10-minute break and then get me some water, some more water, and then I'll come back and let me see, what sign do I want to do? It's from fire. I'm going to try to do all the fires today. I feel called to do Aries next. So I'm going to come back and do Aries. And I'm going to change the title of this video. So I will be back, and I'm going to go ahead and change that now, actually. All right, so I will see you in about probably 15 minutes if nothing comes up.